Hi everyone, welcome. Hang on, I'm gonna go and turn on our Instagram friends.
Yeah, find everybody. I'm excited to be here.
I know, man. We are so. I am so glad you are back. Everybody's gonna be glad you're back, but I'm really glad you're back.
Me too. Oh my! I was not on vacation.
No, I know. It's not easy. So, welcome to Southern Twist Yarns on the week of our 6th anniversary. Can you believe 6 years?
I know. Wow. Holy cow!
Blows me away sometimes.
And Jamie's already out there.
Hi,
Hey,
Jamie. Yeah, so we are really excited to be here today. We have some stuff to talk to you about. We're going to share with you and remind you about our 6th anniversary week celebration.
Oh, why not? I love celebrating my birthday for a whole week, so why not?
I know. Eva just had her birthday. So.
I did, and I'm feeling very old.
That's amazing how that happens. So my name is Brenda, and this is Evie, if you don't know that already. And we are going to talk to you about some new things in the shop. But first, I want to talk about what our special of the day is. You know, if you get our newsletter, that we have specials every day this week that allow you to save 20% on specific items. And each day we've had a different item. Our day one, we had my brain just
I went and clicked on it. Was accessories.
Oh, accessories. It was our needle cases,
right.
Different needle cases that we have in the shop.
And bags and stuff.
And bags and things like that, little bags. And yesterday, hi, Jeannie. And yesterday we had on the wood bowls, the beautiful wooden bowls.
Gorgeous.
They are so beautiful. They are so lovely. And I like them because, like I said in my little post I did last night, they're a piece of Fairhope.
Absolutely.
So even if you don't live here all the time, or if you are, whatever, you have a little piece of Fairhope with you all the time because they come from Fairhope trees.
Yeah. I sold out, but before Christmas we sold out. I sold 2 in like 2. Well, I sold a lot at Christmas time.
It's amazing. So they're really lovely bowls, and they look beautiful. They're nice. Actually, I have 2 at my house, and I love them because when I'm knitting, I just throw those in the bowl, and my yarn doesn't go rolling across the floor. Anyway, you missed out on that deal because that was yesterday.
That's right. Too late.
Today we have another deal, and that is all of our needle sets. And I just grabbed a couple of them.
You grabbed them
to show you what we have, and these are on sale for 24 hours only. They are 20% off the sticker price. You can go on our website.
And I own every one of these.
Me too. I think I might even have 2 sets.
I have 2 of this one.
I have 2 of that one because I like the metal needles. I have both sizes.
Yeah.
And I have each one of these as well.
I know.
These are by Chowgu.
Yes.
And they are fabulous needles. Most of you are real familiar with Chowgu. But these little guys, I'm not sure if everybody is familiar with these little guys.
Right.
These are amazing, tiny little needles. The red set are
actually, a tiny needle. These are the bomb.
Oh man! If you are starting a project in the round, if you're doing a hat,
absolutely.
Sleeves. I love them for sleeves.
Now, these are great. You got the little tiny sets.
The blue ones are good. They're standard sizes. I think they're 4
They go from 4 to 8.
These are the little tiny ones. These are great for sock knitters or lace knitters. These go from 2. They're 3-inch. They go from 2 to a 3.
It's really cool too because you've got the little tiny size and then you got the smidgen bigger. So these are the same, but here I'll hold this one up.
Yeah, these are
the next.
these are the next size. These are itty bitty tiny.
That's right.
But these are really great. I mean, I didn't think I would use these little skinny ones to tell you the truth because I am not a sock knitter. I don't do a lot of lace. Although I'm branching out, doing more lace.
You got some lace on that top.
But I don't use lace weight yarns, I guess is what I meant. But I am branching out and doing that more. But these are on sale now. Here's what's important about these needles right now.
That's right.
That you need to know is there's a big price increase coming, as you know. I've put it out there. You've probably seen it all over. So these are still at our prices, pre-tariff prices, pre-price raises. So you will get them at our old prices. The next time we have to order these, there will be an increase. So I just want to tell you, if you want to take advantage, if you want a set of needles, today's the day.
It looks like Maureen's out there. Hi, Maureen. This is just some of the little accessories that come with it. You get a little you get a little heart that's like your little round to it to tighten it with. It's got pins, it got ring markers, and they also have the little stoppers for when you're connecting stuff. So they're great needles. And I have to say, there's one more use for that little tiny set you have.
Yes.
For those of us who make gnomes.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't think
They're
about
so
that.
they're
I'm not a
perfect for
gnome
making
maker.
little tiny gnomes.
Oh,
they're so
make a
cute.
gnome now that I have the needles for it.
Yeah, you can make gnomes.
Also, lantern moon needles. I just grabbed one set off of our wall. Lantern moon needles will also be going up. They will be raising their prices as well. I believe, don't quote me on this, prices will be increasing by 15 to 20% on Lantern Moon and Chaogu. So we have 2 sets of Lantern Moon. This is their legacy set. I think this is the legacy set. No, of course I said it wrong. This is the heritage set.
I have to look because I can't remember.
Lantern Moon are beautiful needles. We have
Those are the 4-inch ones.
Yeah, these are the 4-inch. We have a 5-inch set, and we also have a crochet hook.
They're really
set.
pretty.
So if you love Lantern Moon, again, I can't reiterate enough how important it is to get these deals. You're not only are getting them at today's prices, but you're getting 20% off, but today only.
Yeah. And these are the Chaogu. These are called the spins. These are the wooden ones. And nice. These are my favorites. Brenda prefers the metal. I prefer the wooden ones. And I just have, this is the full set, which goes from size 2 all the way up to size 15, I think. Yep, 15. It has all the accessories. So we have this in the metal set as well as that. And we also we have 4-inch, 4-inch and the 5-inch. So like I said, I own both of these sets.
Me too.
And 2 of this one. Because I love those needles.
I know, and I'm just the opposite. I have 2 of those. So anyway, take advantage of that. It's a good thing. You can't go wrong, especially if you're looking for a needle set. And I should tell you too, we do have half sets. I don't think we have the half sets in all sizes of the Chaogu. But if you they're kind of pricey if you buy a full set. So if you want to get a half set and then add to your needles, you can do that also as you go. And I do recommend that a lot to people when they're first buying their first set of needles. Anyway, so enough about that. That's our sale for today. That sale ends at midnight tonight. So you have up to midnight to get 20% off of these. We also have, and I talked to you about jewel buttons last time.
And this is my first time to see them.
We had the little teeny ones, and I showed those to you on Rachel's little sweater. But these are the new ones, and I'm telling you, they are so beautiful.
They really are.
Look at that. These are gorgeous. I'm telling you, I'll never knit or crochet another buttonhole.
Why should you?
Yeah,
these are so pretty. These are so pretty. With a little leather stopper that keeps it flat against your
And they're not heavy.
No, not heavy at all.
So they don't pull your shawl. They work great on a shawl. As I told you when I was at H&H, I went up to Jewel. I wore my Stephen West, and she styled my shawl for me and showed me how to wear the how to wear the buttons, and it stayed on the whole entire day.
These are beautiful.
So these are absolutely beautiful. They are on the website for sale, and you don't want to miss those.
I have to say this is pretty cute.
Thanks.
So y'all, this was really funny. I think it was 2 weeks ago, and we all got an email from Brenda saying she was starting a knit along, and I'm like, what is she talking about?
She wasn't here.
So. She didn't tell me about it. I'm like, and so I had people, I texted me, I'm like, Evie? I'm like, I don't know any more than you do. So this is my first time to see. It's adorable.
It is adorable, and
this is one of
really love
Sisu's patterns.
This is Jill's pattern. This is called Marled Me, and it is
cute. Look at this.
Jeannie's joining it. Jeannie's doing it with us.
Oh yeah.
And I love it. It's been a lot of fun. It's a great project for knitting in public. You know, you don't really have, as long as you get your yarn overs in place for your raglan sleeve, it's raglan, it's top down, it's 2-color. It's really, really a lot of fun. Cute. And we've got, I think, like 5 or 6 people joining
So
us.
any of my ladies who were knitting my raglan, top down raglan class,
for them.
If you have taken my class, you know the skills now. You could do this top.
Hi, Joyce. Good to see you.
Hey, Joyce.
Yeah, and it's a great, like I said, it's a great TV project. It's a great public knitting
It's adorable.
project.
Just adorable.
I just really like it because I am already doing 2 other lacy tops and a color work.
Nice to have one
So
that's
it's nice to
knit
have
in
an
public.
easy one,
Yeah.
right? It is really nice to have
Really
one that's
cute.
in public.
Really cute.
Mine is using new yarn, and
Yeah,
I will
know.
say,
I'm touching it. I'm going.
She hasn't seen it yet.
I know. I'm drooling behind you.
yeah, because especially that purple.
Oh yeah, that.
I said I got to use this purple.
Because I would get stolen it
Yeah,
if I had been here.
I know. Well, it's coming, so you'll have it.
I know.
Actually, shipping in June. That yarn is by Treasure Goddess.
It's really pretty.
And it is a bamboo and linen combination.
It is so soft for a linen. I have to say, I can't wait for us to get this.
It's really nice. And what I like about it, it doesn't seem to have as much stretch as it does with silk. Good. You know, silk tends to stretch more.
Right.
We did have a little issue getting gauge with this, but we'll talk about that. And I'll tell you.
It's not here yet anyway.
No. So we had a lot of fun with that, and that you can still join us. Right. We will be meeting every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. So just come on in. All you have to do, it's not a class, it's just a knit along.
Right.
Come in and we will get you started and help you pick out yarn. And yeah, just sit and knit and join us. Rachel is finished on her weekdays during the week because their kiddos are out of school. But she is putting together some evening classes, and we will have more of that for you next week. Also, speaking of evening classes, just a reminder, on Tuesday, we begin our summer hours. We will be closing 1 hour earlier every day.
Cool.
So it's usually kind of slow. People are out doing things, and it's hot, and people are going to the beach. Exactly. So just remember, we will be closing 1 hour earlier. I'll be posting it, so you'll know all about that.
But I thought they laughed. Okay, this is coming up, right?
Tomorrow. This is our sale for tomorrow.
And Brenda walks in with this thing, right?
I love this thing.
This is tomorrow's birthday special, right?
It is.
Look what she's got in here, y'all. I mean, she has stuffed this thing to the brim. And there's pretty stuff in here, but these things are the bomb.
They are. And this basket I keep in my living room because my husband was starting to get, I don't know if any of your husbands have this problem, but there were like knitting or crochet projects on every corner of the furniture. So he was like, I don't even know where I can sit down because you have a knitting project here, crochet here, one over there, one here. So when I got this basket, now I keep everything in there. It sits next to where I sit to knit.
Right.
And I don't have to go looking for anything because all my projects are in here.
I probably should have been using mine when I left. My husband there on the couch when I left was 2 containers of knitting projects. And when I got home 10 days later, it was still there. He hadn't even touched it. He was smart.
And it's nice because if I have company, I don't have to worry about, getting my knitting projects off. They're fabulous baskets.
They really are.
And
really are.
They are going on sale tomorrow. That is our deal tomorrow, 20% off. We do have limited quantity, so don't delay.
But lots of colors. Yeah, there's lots of pretty colors
and
out there.
I bring mine into the shop a lot.
Maureen says she has that problem in her den. Absolutely.
Everybody does. And I carry this. I have 2 places that I love to knit at my house. I have my living room where I can sit when my husband's watching TV and needs me next to him. And I have my sunroom. And I just carry this from room to room. My husband just thinks
he needs me next to him. He doesn't need me next to him.
That's true. He doesn't really, but he likes me too.
There you go. There you go.
Because who else would he ask all the questions when he didn't follow the show? He needs me to help him follow the show.
Or forgets to turn his hearing aid on.
Well, that's true. So these are tomorrow's deal. I'm telling you, you won't be sorry you got them. And I hold a lot of stuff in here. I've got 3 projects in there right now.
Lots of pretty colors. Yeah. Well, in her basket, right, is our a class that starts tomorrow, right? Tomorrow.
Stromboli.
I have to get my, so this is Brenda's. Mine is at home blocking, which I will bring it to class tomorrow. And look how pretty. This is there's 2 spots left. Yep. It's bottom up. We start with some ribbing at the bottom.
You will learn so much.
Yes. And the lace is, there's stuff to learn in the lace. There's a new little stitch in there to learn. We've got some different techniques for knitting the stitches you've been, like SSKs. We've got a new technique for you to use if you want to try it. It works really good.
It works great.
We're going to talk about how to modify this pattern a little bit
because it's short.
It's short.
It's meant to be a crop.
Exactly. And as we age, we don't necessarily want
Not all
crops.
of us
So there's ways to
want-
modify the pattern. But we're going to talk about all that. It's just adorable. And then so what you're going to do, you're going to knit, you start in the round, bottom up, then you divide for the front and the back. And then we're going to do some 3-needle bind off at the top to seam it back together again, pick up and knit the sleeve. So like I said, mine is at home blocking right now, but this was just one of many things
Yours
that
all done,
Brenda, I've got one sleeve almost done, but I wanted to block it for class so everybody could see
it's
it.
good that you did.
And but anyways, we're going to talk about a lot of good things. So
because there's alterations,
but you do have to buy your yarn from Southern Twist to join the class tomorrow.
I'm using 2. I'm holding 2 yarns together.
Right.
I wanted to use this beautiful Maryland yarn that we have a little bit left in stock. People have been using it.
You can see the little sparkles.
It's just a little bit of sparkle. It's really beautiful, but it was a little too fine. And I didn't want it to be quite that thin and see-through, so I added another yarn that I had out of my stash at home.
Right.
So I'm knitting with 2. You do not have to do that.
I'm not. I'm just using one.
And we have plenty of yarn that will work really great.
But anyways, 2 spots left. Starts tomorrow if you want to join us.
Yeah, so and do, because it is a beautiful pattern and it looks lacy and it is not nearly as complicated as it looks.
But it's totally fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And here I am pulling more things out of your bag.
My bag.
So this is next week, right?
Yes, this
is next week because mine is mine. I didn't even think about bringing. This is Brenda's voyage, and we're going to be doing the steek stitches for the arms, so you can start.
So we're
doing
separating.
Yeah, we're going to do some different techniques for that. And anyways, it's really cute.
It really did a good job. Thank you. It's really cute and it's really a lot of fun.
And that's the steek there in the middle.
It's not too late to join us.
No.
You'll have a lot of catch up to do, but it's not too late.
Still
you can
fun.
Still do it. And I've noodled doodle cards. I picked up a new set of doodle cards at the show. Yeah, and they are tropical. So there's palm trees, there's alligators. So
I love it.
I think there are waves.
What else have you got in here? Oh, this is your bag of colors.
This is what I've already used.
Yeah,
this is what I have.
Anyway, there's a lot of stuff in here. Can I just say?
These baskets are amazing. And I really recommend you get one.
Yeah.
Next thing up is Jems Lux will be in the house on Friday and Saturday. We are so excited to have them back.
Jems Lux stuff is gorgeous.
They were with us. I don't know that they were our first trunk show, but they were our second.
I know they were at the very beginning
when we opened. They were here with us before COVID hit and took us all away, and they have just been gangbusters. I mean, they are everywhere. Their yarn is fabulous. They have a new yak that you're gonna love.
And they're like local girls.
Yeah, they're Mississippi girls. And so we're really excited to have them. How much are the baskets? Maureen, check the website. I don't recall right off the top of my head. There are 2 different styles.
She doesn't have a price tag on her, so.
There are 2 different styles. Here, I'll show you. This is another style.
Yeah, that's the other style.
And then I guess I can't tell you the price.
That's the one I gave my mother-in-law.
So this is another style of the basket. It's a little more narrow if you don't have quite the room. This basket retails for $73. I think the other one's a little bit more, but that's 20% off that price. So,
and you get it wet. So say it's gotten wonky or something.
Yeah, sometimes they get a little
just soak them in water a little bit, get them wet, and you can adjust them,
flatten them out however you want. I got mine a little bit, and then I thought, you know what? I kind of like that it's wonky, kind of like me. It's my personality. So
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. You could have seen how they came in the box.
Oh, it was awful. They were like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, it was fun. Anyway, so join us for Jems Lux. Come and see us. We'll have some little munchies and some food as well for both days. Our hours are 10 to 4 on Friday and 10 to 3 on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I think we covered a lot of stuff.
Oh, what about, do we have any more spaces?
No, we don't. I'm sorry. We are full to the maximum. We are doing stitching after hours again. We brought that back, and this time we get to be down at the bay. So we're kind of excited, but unfortunately that has filled up to overflowing.
Yeah, I look like a lot of on the list.
We are now 22 people.
That's fast.
So we're going to be maybe 23. I think
Yeah.
Rachel's going to join us too.
Okay.
So it's going to be great, and watch for it again. We'll send some pictures. Maybe we'll even
You
do
better
a live
sign up
while we're there
right away if you want to
Yeah.
come next time
Yeah.
and you didn't get to.
because there is going to be dinner and a little light dinner and everything. So
It'll be
anyway, we're
beautiful.
excited about that, and we're getting ready for summer. We'll be gearing up for some summer classes and some new things coming,
Yep.
and lots of new yarn showing up very, very soon,
Absolutely.
including our private label
Yay!
that is on its way. And
Good.
we've got some new colors in our private label, so I'm super excited about that too.
Good.
Okay, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Check out our specials on those needles. If you need
Right.
needles, this is the time
This
to
is
do
the
it.
time to get them.
And we'll look forward to seeing you. We'll probably come back live on Friday when Jems
Jems
Lux
is
is
here.
here,
Good.
so you can take a peek at what's
Right.
there. And yeah, come and see us.
Come see us.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is. There we
Come
go. Okay,
join
we're done there. Now we're
us.
there. Bye, everyone.